Hey there, everyone. Happy Wednesday. King 5 meteorologist Adam Claybon here with you. And this Wednesday has been another superb day for many of us, and we've seen a few more clouds from time to time, but also it's been relatively comfortable, and some of those clouds are developing across the Cascades and the Olympics, producing a chance of some showers and storms. And we're going to show you what's happening on radar and how we do have now more up-to-date alerts out for the potential for fire, not only just for the Cascades in eastern Washington, but now we got an area here across western Washington as well. We'll show you that here in just a second. First, though, let's show you what's ahead for the day on Thursday. Not too different from what we had today. We're probably just going to notice, though, a bit more of that storm development farther south along the Cascades. So that's for the day heading into Thursday. And everywhere that you see shaded in the light green, that's where the Storm Prediction Center is indicating we could see the potential for thunderstorms across the area. And now, yes, we're going to have to include Friday in that. It was looking like that yesterday, that models were hinting at more storm development for Friday, and it looks like that is continuing to be shown here as we go into today's runs of the model. So we'll keep an eye out again for some of the higher terrain, and we might see some updated times for some of those areas of warnings that you see farther east across the state. That's where we have the red flag warnings. Let me go ahead and just go back over that way. You can see for areas out this way here across more of central and eastern Washington, that's where we have the potential of noticing some areas of lightning and thunder out there. With the dry vegetation, that is going to be an issue for people here as we head over into that side of the state because of the potential of maybe developing more of those fires. Now, to go along with that too, let's go ahead and move over here. You can see there are also warnings out for the Olympics and for now the western slopes of the Cascades right here. That's a fire weather watch. We'll probably see that upgraded to a red flag warning, but this red flag warning right here until 9 p.m. on Thursday to go along with the fire weather watch, which is until 9 p.m. on Thursday. For right now, eastern Washington, that's going to be happening until 11 p.m. here later into the night. Again, we'll see if we see any updates with that information for you. But looking overall at the forecast for us here in the lowlands, it's going to be really hard to get any sort of rain for us down this way. And we'll actually just see generally sunny skies with highs, it looks like in the 80s here for Thursday all the way through Monday, and then a bit of a cool down as we head on into next Tuesday and Wednesday. We've been keeping a lot of the clouds out this way towards Westport. It's been gloomy there, and we've been seeing a few more of those clouds out this way towards Granite Falls as well. And here around Tacoma, you can see some of the clouds over this way. While up this way around Paynefield, we'll notice a few more clouds as we head on into the night, but a good amount of sunshine there. And for us here around Seattle, as temperatures are sitting in the mid-70s. We'll head on into the evening and see clear skies initially. Temperatures dropping as we go throughout the overnight. And then here we go. We're going to be starting off tomorrow with some of that cloud coverage in place, but generally still pretty quiet as far as the weather here in the lowlands. But it's up across the higher terrain that we have some of those areas of rain. And mainly over this way towards the Olympics, thankfully, it looks like that's been just plain rain. Not really seeing much in terms of thunderstorm activity over there. But as we go over here towards the Cascades, yeah, you're seeing multiple lightning strikes popping up. And it's not the greatest of news because you don't really see anything green popping up to go along with that. That's just plain old lightning. We're talking about dry lightning, which is an issue. And so you can see that here as we make our way through more the middle to latter part of our afternoon here, that there is a lot of instability in the atmosphere. There's just not enough moisture to go along with that. And so hopefully we're not going to be starting any additional fires with any of this activity that you see right here. But just know, because of the dry vegetation and the dry conditions that we have over there, that is going to be a big concern for us. And that continues to extend all the way across the northern tier of the state as we make our way here into Wednesday evening. And we got another round of this possibly as we head on into the day for tomorrow. Now, here's radar. You can see that's going to be dying off here into the night. We still have another round to go, though, as we head on into the day tomorrow, because as that moves on off towards the east, we still have that area of low pressure kind of helping to generate a little more of this instability in the atmosphere. So things flare up again as we head into the middle and latter part of the afternoon on Thursday and heading into the early part of the evening. That's 6 p.m. And you can see we're dealing with quite a bit of that thunderstorm activity still at that point as well before things die down again for Thursday night into early Friday. And then here we go. We're going to see that start to really begin to pick up here as we head on into the afternoon on Friday before that eventually dies off. And I think by the weekend, we're talking about things becoming a bit quieter across the mountains. Models are suggesting there is going to be some rain. I think the moisture is going to be really limited, but if we are able to see some rain and get under one of those downpours within some of these thunderstorms, there could be quite a bit of rain on the way with this. It's just looking like that's going to be really hard to come by here with limited moisture in the atmosphere for us. And while temperatures are expected to stay generally above average here, right around the low 80s, not well above average, but it is going to be maybe a little uncomfortable, especially considering that we're going to have a little more of that smoke haze across the skies. And one more thing before we let you go, we do have the peak of the Perseid meteor shower here for Wednesday night. Guess what? You can see anywhere between 50 to 100 meteors per hour. Make sure you try to get to a dark sky here, and we'll see the skies start to darken between about 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. But the best viewing times will be between about 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. and try to get away from that light pollution, away from the cities and such, as we are expected to have a clear sky initially. Again, some of the wildfire smoke moving in might make it a bit more difficult, but definitely want to get away from some of those city lights and try to get a wide view of the skyline if you can, or just the sky in general. Temperatures here as we head into the night, mid to upper 50s for those overnight lows. Highs tomorrow reaching into the mid 70s around Blaine. We'll top off near 80 there around Mount Vernon and actually hit the 80s around Marysville. Lake Stevens down towards Monroe. Clinton, though, 76 there. We'll see 80s over towards Paulsville and in Bremerton, 83 in Renton, Maple Valley up to 82, and then down this way across South Sound, a lot of 80s down there too, with possibly mid 80s around Puyallup and down towards Yelp. Your 7-day forecast will keep things pretty quiet here in the lowlands. It's just keeping an eye out for those showers and storms into the mountains, which will continue to bring our high fire risk and just continue this pretty active fire season that we've been seeing across the state. Most of it, yes, across the eastern side of the state. Hopefully we're not talking about issues now on this side of the state with any fires, as we'll deal with just a bit more of that smoke haze across our skies. All right, everyone, well, take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday night. We'll talk to you soon.